Hi, my name is Elizabeth Palm, and I am here with Jeremy, who was recently in charge of a major renovation project for our church. And I'm going to have him talk to us today a little bit about the leadership role he took in raising all of the funds and finding the vendors for the project. My first question, Jeremy, is within the parish organization, how did you get across to the individuals that needed to raise the money, the importance of the project that you are starting?
First, you have to seek their buy-in and their input. So I just would go to them and basically ask them why they thought the project needed to be done, and you build it from that way. You just start there, and as people become more familiar with it and they want to be a part of it, and that's how I went about it.
How do you get people to direct their energy towards a project that of this size?
Again, it goes to like getting them to believe in the project, and if they can feel some small part of ownership that it's going to be there forever, that's how I felt it always works best. If people believe in something and feel that it's beneficial, that's how you have to show that it gets done.
So when the project started, what did you find to be the most effective way to get the information across to the congregation that this was the amount of money that needed to be raised and what we were going to do in order to reach our goal?
It's a couple of different ways. You have to, you can just, we made mention of it at, at regular masses, and you just, or at regular times, you go up there and you make those statements, but then you can have individual group meetings as well, where you call it together smaller groups and start to get it out. Then we also did a mailing as well to try to get the word out. So
how do you motivate the people to raise the necessary funds? The project was considerably more than the yearly budget for the entire parish. So how do you motivate people that they need to, in this circumstance, triple their yearly gift?
I guess it sounds like a broken record, but I guess you have to just show, give the people part of what they want to do, and then you have to sneak in the stuff that nobody cares about, the stuff that gets hidden away, the fixed plaster and sewer issues and things like that nobody cares about. You build those things in, but you have to show them the benefit of what they're looking for. They want to see a beautiful final product, and when it comes down to it, people want to see where their money went. So you have to give them those things out in front.
You think that the congregation today, even though the project isn't all the way completed, could easily explain to anyone who asked what the project entailed and what the end result was going to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, there's some small nuances that not everybody's going to see, but from the big picture, where you're trying to get everyone to buy into a vision, then yes, because you can come in and people can say, yes, we did the roof, we did the floors, we did the pews, we did the painting, and so yeah, everybody has a checklist in their mind of what they got done.
When you have routine meetings with your core team who's out there doing the hard fundraising efforts, do you discuss the goals and vision of the project, or do you think that everyone that is on your fundraising team understands the full end result that we're looking for?
I think once you have the team in place and you're working, it's basically just go get the money. So it's so everybody, yeah, you don't have to spend a lot of time. Once you do those initial meetings and you work your way down into smaller groups to go out and spread the message and try to raise those funds, then yeah, you don't have to spend a lot of time on it after that.
Did you have to incorporate a lot of new ideas from the team once the small meetings started? Did there need to be new ideas as the project moved along, or was it pretty much set from the beginning what was going to get done? And that's where we ended up, or did we have to tweak it?
Again, tweak it, and it really comes down to the age difference in the people doing the work. Social media, that was a thing that became an issue. You had some younger volunteers that are good at those types of things, Facebook and Twitter, and it wasn't initially thought of by some of the older members. So yeah, you have to basically use any method you can to try to get the word out.
As you get the word out and the project has progressed, is the congregation being made aware of when milestones are reached? Say, for example, when the plaster work is finished, or when the painting is finished, or when the floor is being, ordered and picked out, or is it just something that just the core group of people is kind of involved in?
Oh no, you have to let people know what's going on, because as things drag on and months go by, then yeah, people want to, again, they have a vision in their mind of what it's going to look like, and you have to keep letting them know especially as we asked again and again, a couple of cases for additional funds, that things are progressing and you have to give them snapshots. And we did a couple of tours to kind of show progress.
How has the project changed from the initial vision to where we're at now, which is 90% complete? That changed kind of what the end goal was. Have there been any major obstacles that have come up that needed to be addressed?
There's always obstacles. I mean, nothing major. I think the overall vision is still there, but I mean, like I said, you find additional plaster that needs repaired. The flooring ended up becoming an issue because as plaster fell on the floors, and we looked at that was a big change that we had to go back and end up doing the floors. But the overall vision remains the same: is that you have a beautiful new church at the end.
Okay. And do you think that you gain more influence in the congregation as a whole through the efforts that you made in being the front face of this project?
I don't know. I hope not. So basically, you just do it to do the good deed, and that's what it is. You do it for the love of doing it, and because you want to see it done, and that's all you should really be in it for.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time and for talking to us about your project. Again, my name is Elizabeth Palm, and thank you for your time.